Hi, I'm Julie, back in New York City with J&R Music and Computer World, and today we have with us one of our product experts, Rich Rogers.
Hey Julie, glad to be back.
This week we tested out the Panasonic AG-HMC40 professional camcorder, and let me tell you, it was really impressive.
It is. Actually, one of the best things about this is that it's compact in size, but gives you everything that you find in most professional camcorders. It's absolutely one of the best camcorders I've tested in a while. It's high-def HD 1920 by 1080, which is full HD, and it's also tapeless. It uses SD cards, so you're not going to be using tape anymore, and it makes your workflow much simpler and a lot faster to go from camera to computer to TV to the web or wherever you're going to publish this.
So Rich, what are the benefits really of using the AVCHD and also using these SD cards?
Well, the AVCHD compression, actually, what it does is it records using, really get this, twice the image compression that you get with popular MPEG 2, which is out there now. So what it basically does is, working with the SD card, you really increase your workflow time. And that's really important if you're a videographer, if you're a pro, you're on the go. It's very simple to simply just pop in an SD card, record all your footage for the day, get home, pop it into your computer, dump all the files, do your editing. Before you, especially with mini DV or high def mini DV, you had to take it, capture the footage, then do your editing. It took another hour or 2 hours, a lot of times even longer, to get all your footage onto your computer and start editing. Now it's just one step that's removed. It makes it a lot simpler. Plus, if you're out on a shoot, a lot of times you're used to using tape. Well, think of SD cards as multiple tapes. You can just pop in multiple SD cards. But even nowadays with 32 gig SD cards, you probably won't run out of space that quickly.
So I understand that this also does still photography, but I'm a little weary of this just because, you know, a lot of camcorders, they offer this still photography, not good quality.
No, a lot of times they advertise it, but what it actually equals to as far as quality is what you get with an image frame capture from the video, which isn't always the best. This has 10.6 megapixel resolution images, and it also records as a JPEG right onto the SD card. So again, it makes your workflow a lot more easier to take an SD card, pop it into your computer, transfer your JPEGs. And a lot of times if you're on the go, even as a pro videographer, you'll want to take some still shots of some of the subjects that you're shooting. This makes it incredibly easy to do it and also get a lot of great quality. If you're a consumer that wants to buy this, you really only need one camcorder now to take excellent looking still shots as well as great high def video.
Now, besides these still shots, what are some of the other great features you really like about this camera?
What I really like and was impressed by this camera right off the bat was the Leica lens that comes with it. It has a 12 times optical zoom. Plus, they throw in a wide angle setting with image stabilizer, so you're not going to worry about getting those shaky shots, or if you do hand it off to your assistant sometimes to get some of those low shots, you don't have to worry about it being too shaky because it does have the image stabilizer built into it. Also, has HDMI out. That's a really great function. A lot of the monitors nowadays that we're working on in the studio all have HDMI input, so you can go right from the camera, preview your footage right onto the monitor, also onto your high-def TV if you're a consumer.
Makes it easier.
Absolutely. The other cool thing, has an XLR adapter. So if you are a pro, you're shooting press events, conferences, you're going to plug in right into the XLR box, right into the camera. Now, it's an accessory that you have to buy, which is optional, but it really saves a lot of time, and quality sounds great. Other cool features about this that the Pro is really going to love, in addition to the XLR, you have a mic input on the side, USB 2.0 right here. What that allows you to do especially is take your footage right from your camera. If you want to keep your SD card in there, one thing about iMovie is that you can go directly from your camera into iMovie, but you have to connect through the USB port to transfer your footage in iMovie to make it easy to edit if you have an MOV file. Very useful if you're a consumer. The other great thing about this, it has the focus ring and the zoom right on top of the lens. A lot of times you only see that in professional cameras. This, of course, is a professional camera, but for the cost, it's one of those features that if you really want to get artistic, go from a long zoom to a short wide angle very quickly, you can do that right here. If you want to focus on your subject in the foreground or background, it makes it quick and easy to do that, so you can get a little bit of artistic footage while you're shooting. In addition to that, we have all the features that you usually find most professionals need. Bars and zebra. You also have focus assist, and you can control your iris right from here on the side, as well as set your white balance. A lot of consumers may think white balance, why do I need that? Well, if you're a pro, you absolutely know the importance of having a white balance function on your camera.
So when I got to test this out this week, I really loved this touchscreen, this LCD touchscreen. I feel like a lot of different products are with touchscreens. Now, what kind of benefits?
Right, actually, again, going back to efficiency, if you're a pro, you want to cut down your work time. Having all the controls right here makes it really easy to jump from scene to scene and also set up the functions within your camera. You don't have to worry about punching in 100 different buttons and menus and stuff. It's right there on the touchscreen. Makes it really simple.
So this camera also actually comes with editing software, which, I mean, if you're a pro, you're already using editing software.
Right, probably Final Cut or
But
Premiere
if you're
or
a
something.
consumer, I mean, you might not have that, so that is even better that you have that now with your camera. Another thing it comes with is one of the best warranties around, 3 years once you're registered. I mean, that's pretty much unheard of.
Yeah, and Panasonic's a great company. It's a brand that we all know and respect, especially for this line of camcorders, higher-end camcorders. So you really don't have to worry a lot of times buying a camcorder of this quality that it's going to break on you. And 3 years really gives you plenty of time.
And the HMC40 is really the real deal for shooting, quick transfers to your PC, for nonlinear editing. You're not going to be waiting around to share your video and those images online. The HMC makes it so easy and so fast. So if you're interested in getting one of these, snagging one of these for yourself, once again, it's the Panasonic AG-HMC40 camcorder. Please call 800-806-1115 or visit us online at jr.com.